All right, now let's see how we can leverage ChatGPT in order to script write possible content we want to do for our YouTube channel. As always, you can grab the prompts down in the description below in that nicely formatted PDF. But let's go ahead and jump into our first prompt here, which is going to be YouTube personal experiences into engaging scripts. Let's go ahead and just copy the prompt here, jump over to GPT. Here we're going to paste, and then let's go ahead and just have GPT input the variable input and example variable. Let's see how it wants this to be formatted. You see here, it generates kind of like an outline of how to approach the video, even giving you the dialogue. Now, in this context, you could even take this further by saying, generate more backstory. So this is more if your niche is like storytelling, or maybe you want to dive into a specific problem that you're going to provide a solution for, and you want more context of maybe how to like frame it better for your audience. As you see here, we're going to get an extended backstory for this context, which was learning how to code. And it gives you basically all the different little nuances of what you would want on your YouTube channel, such as the host, on screen what's happening, young Alex signing up for a course online, and the different ways of sectioning off for that specific YouTube script. The next prompt we're going to be looking at here is going to be creating a YouTube miniseries. We're going to go ahead and paste that in here, and then we're going to say fill in with an example storyline. And then we're going to go ahead and let's see, GPT likes to do this. We're going to say, looks like our storyline is going to be a group of friends, childhood friends, now in their late 20s, reunite in their small hometown to save local failing library. And then as you see here, I mean, this gets very, very descriptive and intricate on the specifics here. And you're going to be able to build out entire mini series for your YouTube channel if this fits your specific niche. You can also think of this in different contexts. So maybe you're more of a, comedy oriented YouTube channel. You can think of different skits you could do with ChatGPT. For this context, you can even have, for this one, it points out when an episode is done, leaving with a cliffhanger. And as you see here, we can basically say, continue to episode 2, and then this will start generating episode 2 based off your original premises. The next prompt we're going to look at here is going to be scripting a YouTube documentary. So there's context, whether you're a crime podcast or whatever the context is, this could be very beneficial to structure your documentary type niche. Paste this here. I'm going to up my model to GPT-4, and we're going to say fill in with example variable. And then the issue we're going to be looking at is the plastic pollution in marine life. And let's see how it would organize this kind of documentary. Okay, so as you see here, it has some structuring here with the opening scene, with the narrator, and then introducing the problem, interview with marine biologists, testimonials of environmental activists, and so on. So this gives you like a broad outline of how you could structure a possible documentary, depending on the context that you provide. Finally, and maybe close to home here, the last prompt we got going on here is scripting an educational YouTube video. And due to the fact that a big part of this entire course was AI automation, let's do the topic of how to cook pasta. As if you saw those other two big lessons, you already know we dived into a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to AI automation when making a food specific niche channel. But for now, let's go ahead and see what it would come up with in this context. All right, so as you see here, it sections it off in parts. So part 1, choosing the pasta, part 2, boiling the pasta. Then we have cooking time, straining the pasta, saucing the pan, and so on. This kind of gives you an overall idea. So maybe if you're more of a influencer-based content channel or an educational channel on specific topics of like how to learn Python, this can give you outlines on how to structure your videos more effectively so you're not doing too much, superfluous information. So now you know how to use ChatGPT and leverage it to build out scripts and outlines for possible YouTube videos and content to be created. Without further ado, I'll see you in the next lesson.